Good hot Sunday morning to you folks. We're already over 100 degrees. We are on water restrictions. Thankfully, Greg got that water well going. So they're saying we can only water twice a week. For us, that would be extremely detrimental if we had to just water our garden twice a week. Yesterday inside that high tunnel, it got up to a heat index of 128 degrees. So we are watering like crazy around Pop's house, getting the ground saturated. I'm at the point now where I'm just concerned about fires, and I want to make sure that the property is watered well and greened up well so that we could fight it in the event something happens. So let me show you what our ground looks like even though we've been watering. Here's a view of the high tunnel. You can see everything is really struggling, but we're watering heavily, guys. Trying to keep her going. We got some green tomatoes in there. May have some fried green tomatoes tonight, but anyway, cucumbers and melons. You can see my okra is really prospering. Squash and zucchini still doing all right. So I watered the south side of Pop's house. Now we're watering the north side. You can see how burned that grass is, guys, and we've been watering. This is some St. Augustine we did year before last, and it is struggling. We're watering it, but you can see the ground is still struggling to retain the moisture. Woo-wee. We got some good old pears coming in on this little pear tree. Our bigger one did not produce at all this year. I think that Greg pruned it back very heavily, but we sure expect to have one next year, a good harvest. So things are bad. Things are dangerous. They're threatening rolling blackouts here with electricity. And let me emphasize to you that that would be extremely, extremely detrimental to all involved. We are running about 105 to 107 to 109 throughout the day. And any interruption in our air conditioning would be very detrimental to us, our animals, and to the elderly in our area. Here's the pastures next to me, and you can see, guys, it's a tinderbox. My goodness, if anything started out here, it would be so hard to stop. We do have a slight wind, a breeze today. Yesterday, the heat was so stagnant, guys. We couldn't even be outside for more than 10 or 15 minutes. It was awful. So to put us on water restrictions so early in the year is very detrimental and very dangerous, let me tell you. When people stop watering their lawns or their property, it just puts us in another level of fire danger out here. And for all you people in my area, I know you're going to struggle with keeping your gardens going. And honestly, if we didn't have that water well, we'd probably stop. But praise the Lord, we have that water well to keep things going. This is my grass in some areas, guys. And you can see all around up here. We're going to have to get the sprinklers up here to take care of this around this high tunnel. So our oats are dried up and they've come to fruition. We're going to come out here and cut them up, and we're going to thrash them, and we're going to get the oat seeds out of here. I know it doesn't look like a lot, and it's probably not, but guys, we're going to try to learn to grow our own grains, even if it's on a small scale. We have some grapes left, and we need to get out here and pick them today. Get them in the house, because you can see here they're burning up and the birds are getting them. Look at there, dry as it can be. So it's extraordinarily dangerous out here, guys. Coupled with the water restrictions and people not being able to water except twice a week. For us it's Thursday and Sunday, but Again, we got that water well, the threat of rolling blackouts and 105 to 107 degree temperatures and how dry it already is. It's deeply concerning, so we need you guys to pray. We need you guys to pray for rain supernaturally, and we need you guys to pray that nobody burns their trash, nobody sets off fireworks, nobody flicks out their cigarette, because that's all it takes. We've had 2 fires here in Johnson County day before yesterday, and they had to call in an air unit that was taking water out of one of the lakes to put it out and keep it contained. And kudos to Johnson County Emergency Management, because man, they were Johnny on the spot and they got it taken care of. But next time, some of us might not be so fortunate. So keep us in your prayers. It's awful. It's just awful. I know that this is going around the rest of the country. I've seen Doug and Stacy. I've seen Deep South. I'm seeing all kinds of people across the Midwest and across the South that are going through this very same thing. It's dangerous, guys. It's going to affect our food supply. It's going to affect our livelihood. We've got to have some rain. We need the Lord to give us some rain soon. So it's not going to deter us. We're just going to have to start our seeds inside and then transplant them as it gets a little bit cooler, which we will do. We got to keep on growing. You got to keep on growing. I know those are my subscribers that are around me. Just try to keep going, guys, as best as you can. We're praying for you. In fact, yesterday on my way into town, I prayed for all of my subscribers that the Lord would bless you with a harvest, a bountiful harvest, that he would send rain your way, and that he would protect each and every one of you. So let's get to praying, guys. We got to pray for each other. Take care. God bless. I'll see you soon.